Hello, my Sunshiny Soul family. Welcome if you are new. Welcome back, subscribers. I am Carly, and today's reading is for Libras. Any strong placement of Libra in your chart for December 1st through the 15th, 2025. You guys, we are in the last month of the year. We're also building to the final super full moon of this entire year. That will be on December 4th in the sign of Gemini. It's actually the third super full moon in a row, but it is the last full moon of this entire year. So the days, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th, it's going to be the most potent. So take some time to just release whatever you want to let go of from this year because it is a powerful energy. I'm just going to shuffle here and get you guys an overall energy. We also are in kind of the post-shadow phase of the Mercury retrograde. Thank goodness we're almost completely out of that. Also, just this past weekend, Saturn moved out of retrograde. So I think a lot of that heaviness from the retrogrades is finally starting to lift. So thank goodness. Also, for those of you who are new, I am a master energy therapist. I specialize in distance energy, healing, and therapy. So it does not matter where you live. I do have a link down below to my website with all of that information, as well as a 15% discount for you off your very first session with me or as a first-time client. So, all right, let's get you guys overall energy. Libras, what do we got going on for you? Oh, nope, that wasn't it. Okay, there it is. All right, you saw it jump out. You've got the coyote spirit. Trust in divine detours. Oh boy, as if we need any more detours from this year. Libras, this is saying, I feel like this has been a similar message for you guys of like letting go, trusting, not being attached to the outcome that you want and things like that. And I feel like this message for you is very similar. So trust in divine detours. I'm hearing this can be around travel plans. If something comes up and you need to shift and change, trust in that. If plans fall through, trust in that. If friendships, relationships, anything is shifting and changing, I'm hearing be mindful of where you have resistance to that, because that is the resistance is the lack of trust. So if you can lean into whatever is changing, shifting, moving, that is maybe not what you were hoping for or wanting, really let that be what it is. So trust in divine detours. And again, it's like that similar message that there is divine order and there is divine timing. So we have to learn how to allow that and to trust in that. I'm also just getting this visual, it's kind of cute, of a coyote. You know how they're like so fast and it's just could be totally sprinting in one direction and all of a sudden just like at the drop of a dime just turns and completely goes the other way. So you Libras may be thinking that you're just like whoop-de-doo going along exactly where I want, and then you might get pulled in a different direction or pulled to a different person or something like that. So those intuitive nudges, those energies that are kind of guiding you, that's what you want to allow, lean into, and really just be aware of that. Okay, so be aware of that. But you've got the coyote spirit guiding you through the middle of December. So let's get the other messages out here and see what we've got. What else do we got going on for you, Libras? All right, second row, 3 more cards, please, Libras. Wow, okay, very interesting cards here, Libras. Let's dive right into it. First up, we've got 9 of Cups, 3 of Swords, King of Cups. So the 9 of Cups is like wishes fulfilled. That is happiness, that is joy, that is emotional fulfillment, that is you being happy in your own splendor, not needing or wanting really anything from anyone else, at your happiness, right? Your emotions. And with that, with this 3 of Swords, I want to say, Libras, there's something happening here where you're really moving past whatever this 3 of Swords is means for you or is in your life. This is past pain, past hurt. This can be betrayal. This can be really being let down or disappointed by someone else. For a lot of you, I'm feeling this is romantic, but this can, I mean, we can be disappointed and let down by friends, by family, by all sorts of stuff, by the divine, right? We're like, no, I didn't want that detour, but we have to accept it. So there's something happening here where as you get happier, that is also helping you to move away from this. And then it's really interesting with this King of Cups energy here. The first thing I'm picking up on is the back is turned towards this Three of Swords. So there's something here around as you move into your happiness and away from whatever that Three of Swords is. If this is somebody that you have been dealing with, I feel like they are also moving away from past pain, past hurt, betrayal that they have been involved in. So this Three of Swords, this is showing up for what is specific for you, but I'm also getting that this is what is also been linked to your specific person or whoever this King of Cups is for you. Remember, this is a general reading, so this could be a friend, a boss, a family member, etc. Apply it as you will. But they're also, I want to say they're also tired of disappointment. They're also tired of being let down and betrayal and whatever this past pain is, or these daggers that have been there for a while that are still affecting them, that are still affecting you. And it's like this final super full moon of the year, take the daggers out. Now, in order to do that, you have to feel whatever is there, okay? So you have to feel it to heal it. If you've been pushing away pain or pushing away the truth about something because that feels better in the moment, you're slowing down your progress and your process here. But I just feel like I'm seeing this as you, Libras, and this is like somebody that you're dealing with, and you're both just like, you're over it. You're over the pain, the betrayal, the dishonesty, whatever is in the space there. So I feel like that's a really powerful message. And like you're doing your work around this and they are doing their work around this. And that I'm also hearing that's coming through right now is this is what has been in the way of this connection, of this friendship, of, trusting whatever is there between you and this other person. So this needs to be addressed, Libras. Whatever's popping up for you, whatever triggers you are feeling, try not to push it away, lean into it. Why am I feeling this? Where is this coming from? Have I felt this before? If you have felt it before, you want to try to link it back to the first time you experienced that emotion, that pain, whatever is there. And that's what's going to bring in the movement of energy and the movement of emotions that is going to bring the healing to these specific pain points or triggers, okay? So I'm seeing it kind of like the universe is coming in like laser focus, like time to get into the nitty gritty of what has been in the way. Because it's ready to leave. You cannot take this into 2026 with you. So it's kind of like, it's time now, Libras, and it's also time for whoever this is for you. It's time for them to deal with it as well. A lot of you have been dragging this around all the way throughout this year, and there's been a lot of healing and a lot of release, but this is, like I said, these are like little laser pinpoint things that are still there, but they're ready. It's showing up because you are ready. You're ready to clear this, heal this, whatever that is, and free yourself from this. So we have a lot of water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer showing up. We also have air, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, okay? Second row, look at this. We've got 8 of Cups. We've got that 9 of Pentacles and the Judgment card. So you've got the 9 of Cups out here, wishes fulfilled, and you have the 9 of Pentacles. So first off, with those two, Libras, there's something huge here around your independence, your happiness, your joy, everything that's in like your little bubble is really important, and you're strengthening, like you're getting stronger in those areas. 8 of Cups is like courage. It is the courage to leave behind what no longer serves you. Look at this person. They are walking away. They're ready to move away from whatever is not meant for them. We've also got this moon up here. So again, I said that Gemini full moon on the 4th is going to be really powerful. It's going to highlight what you're ready to let go of or walk away from. And I'm being brought back to the trust in the divine detours, okay? You may be walking away from something that you never thought you would walk away from, yet here you are, strong, grounded, centered, connected with yourself and making the move, okay? Whatever this is that needs to heal. And as those, pinpoints in the heart come out and those are removed, I feel like that's what's going to make this a lot easier, because look at what you're moving towards here. This 8 of Cups, the walking away from what is no longer serving you, is moving directly towards this 9 of Pentacles energy, which is you, solid, strong, happy, independent, self-sufficient, all the things. And that is paired with the Judgment card. Forgiveness, healing, reconciliation. This is a huge card of reconciliation. And I'm feeling that really strongly. Libras, that whatever you're healing and leaving behind is going to allow a deeper opening and love connection, either with somebody brand new or somebody that you are connecting back with, maybe that you've been a little separated from or disconnected from. And that is what is being healed here. But you can't have this forgiveness and this reconciliation with this still here. Because if you're trying to move back in a situation with this person, with this still here, you're just going to go through the same cycle. And I'm hearing strongly that that's just not an option at this point, Libras. It's really time, and you're ready. You're ready because you're showing me how self-sufficient, independent, whole, and complete you are feeling within yourself. And so again, that's going to allow this deeper healing, this forgiveness on your side, on their side. Again, for a lot of you, I am feeling love and romance or a specific person, but this reconciliation can be with a friend, with a family member, with somebody you've had a falling out with that, there's been some pain points there. So again, apply it as you will, but things are being handled. These little characters down here, that's what's still there that needs to be addressed, talked about, dealt with, faced, however that comes through for you. But the outcome is the Judgment cards. That is a rebirth. That is a fresh start. So, and the fresh start is happening after the healing, after the releasing, after those pain points are released, after you walk away from what is no longer serving you. Then it's like, boom, the deepening of love, more authenticity, deeper connection here. And this King of Cups energy, as the outcome on, the first row, I feel that can also represent just you deepening into your emotions. But I do feel that is another energy around you. So you may be healing or reconciling with this person. Again, whoever that is for you, but this is the outcome. And there's like the horn is being, tooted here as celebration, as like, you did it. You made it through. You made it through, Libras. And it hasn't been easy, especially with this being cups. That's deep. Those are your emotions, your feelings, things that are meaningful to you. So to have to walk away from something like that is not always easy. But then look, it's like immediately you're showered in gold and sunlight and all of this beautiful energy here that brings something healthier. So this divine detour is bringing you something healthier, either with the same person, or for some of you, you may be cycling somebody out and somebody brand new is preparing to come in. So again, trust in whatever that is, whatever divine detours are showing up for you. You're ready, you've done the work, and everything is right on time, Libras. Wow. Okay. So I mentioned water, a lot of water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We've got earth energy out here now, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and then we do have air. So it could be another Libra or a Gemini or an Aquarius. Okay. Whew, but that strong Gemini energy I'm feeling is with that moon, that full moon on the 4th. It is a super full moon. Again, it's the final full moon of this entire year. So it's going to come packed with a punch in a good way. Oops. All right, let's get you one more message here. There it is. All right, Libras, you've got music. You know, this is always a message to quiet the mind. What do you need to quiet the mind, the monkey mind, the chitter chatter up that's going on up there? You can use music as a tool. You can be playing Tibetan singing bowls to help balance your chakras. You could do meditation music. You could put on your favorite song and dance around your living room and just get your body and energy moving. So music is going to be really important for you in the first half of December. So I'm also getting a visual of some of you doing like morning walks where you have like specific music that you're listening to that just clears your mind and sets you up for the day. It could be positive affirmations. It could be, you know, something without words that is just more the energy and the vibration of the music. But use music as a tool to guide you, to support you, and to quiet that mind during the first half of December, okay? Really, really important. All right, let's get you one more message here. There it is. Oh my goodness, did I not just say a more authentic you? And then we've got the penguin, authentic. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. Libras, just be your happy, vibrant, loving, centered, authentic self, and everything else lines up for you, okay? So the penguin spirit is here to guide you and protect you through December 15th, so welcome that in. But that sentence, just be yourself, is really powerful, Libras. That is what's going to keep you authentic. It's going to keep you on the right path. Even if there is a divine detour, you can sink into what is true for you, and that can bring that greater trust that we were talking about in the beginning of the messages. So I think I'm going to end with that message for you. That feels complete. I hope this resonates. You can always watch your moon sign, your rising, really any other placement. And thank you for the likes, subscribes, and comments. They do help the channel, and I love replying to all of your comments down below. So you can drop a heart down there to claim this message, and I will reply to you as well. If you missed the intro, again, I am a master energy therapist. I specialize in distance energy healing and therapy. So it doesn't matter where you live, we schedule according to your time zone, and a link down below. I have all of that info, as well as a 15% discount for you off your very first session with me. So I hope that is helpful for you if you feel called to check that out. Otherwise, Libras, I am sending you all my love. I'm wishing you a beautiful start to December, and I will see you guys back here for the second half of December readings. Take care.